My beloved child, there is something I need you to hear today, and it is not a coincidence that you found this message. Out of all the moments in your life, out of all the paths you could have taken, you were guided here for a reason. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a truth that has been hidden in silence for far longer than you realize. There is a story unfolding behind the scenes of your life, and the shocking part is that it began long before you noticed any signs. Someone secretly chose you long ago. Not yesterday. Not recently. Long ago. While you were focused on other things, while you were questioning your path, while you were wondering if anyone truly saw your worth, there was someone whose attention kept returning to you. Again and again. They noticed qualities that you overlooked. They saw strength where you saw struggle. They saw light where you saw uncertainty. And for reasons even they could not fully explain, they could not forget you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The revelation becomes stronger with every passing moment. This person never expected their feelings to grow the way they did. At first, they thought it was just admiration. Then they thought it was curiosity. Then they convinced themselves it would pass. But it did not pass. Instead, it became something impossible to ignore. Every time they tried to move forward without thinking about you, something reminded them of your presence. A memory. A feeling. A moment they could not erase. And slowly they realized that their heart had made a choice long before their mind accepted it. That choice was you. What makes this even more surprising is that they never planned for it to happen. They did not wake up one day and decide to feel this way. It happened naturally. Quietly. Gradually. Like a small spark becoming a bright flame. And now that flame has reached a point where it can no longer remain hidden. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The most powerful part of this message has not even arrived yet. There were moments when this person almost revealed everything. Moments when they came close to speaking the truth. Moments when they nearly opened the door and showed you everything they had been carrying inside. But fear stopped them. Doubt stopped them. Questions stopped them. They wondered if you would understand. They wondered if the timing was right. They wondered if revealing their feelings would change everything forever. So they waited. They stayed silent. They watched from a distance while carrying emotions that continued to grow stronger. Yet every day that passed made silence more difficult. Every day made the truth harder to hide. Every day brought them closer to a decision they could no longer avoid. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, there is movement happening behind the scenes. Energy is shifting. Circumstances are changing. Things that once felt impossible are slowly becoming possible. The walls that stood between you and this revelation are beginning to weaken. The hesitation that kept this person quiet is beginning to fade. And what once seemed far away is moving closer than you think. This is why you must listen carefully. Because the next chapter is unlike anything you expected. There is a reason certain thoughts have been appearing in your mind lately. There is a reason certain memories have resurfaced. There is a reason you have felt that something important is approaching even if you could not explain why. Sometimes your heart senses a change before your eyes can see it. Sometimes your spirit notices movement before the world reveals it. And right now, something significant is moving into place. This person is no longer focused on hiding what they feel. They are becoming focused on revealing it. That is the difference. That is the shift. That is the moment everything begins to change. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine carrying a secret for so long that it becomes part of your daily thoughts. Imagine waking up with it. Walking with it. Falling asleep with it. That is what this person has experienced. Their choice was made long ago, but their courage is arriving now. And courage changes everything. Courage transforms silence into words. Courage transforms uncertainty into action. Courage transforms hidden feelings into revealed truth. The incredible thing is that they are reaching a point where they understand that staying silent carries a greater risk than speaking honestly. Think about that. For years, silence felt safer. Now honesty feels necessary. That is how much things have changed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is also something you need to understand about yourself. You may not realize how deeply your presence has impacted others. You may not see the effect your kindness has created. You may not recognize the influence of your strength. But someone noticed. Someone remembered. Someone carried those impressions for much longer than you ever imagined. The qualities you considered ordinary became unforgettable to them. The things you dismissed became meaningful to them. The moments you forgot became memories they continued to revisit. That is why this story is so powerful. Because it is not built on a single moment. It is built on countless moments. Small moments. Quiet moments. Meaningful moments that slowly formed a connection that refused to disappear. And now that connection is reaching a turning point. A crossroads. A moment of truth. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, signs will become clearer. What once felt confusing will begin making sense. What once felt hidden will begin stepping into the light. And when that happens, you may look back and realize that clues were present all along. You may realize that certain events were preparing you for this revelation. You may realize that what seemed random was actually leading somewhere meaningful. That realization will be powerful because it will show you that not everything happens by accident. Some connections take time to reveal their purpose. Some stories take time to reveal their meaning. And some people take time to reveal what has been in their hearts all along. The most surprising part is that this person is closer to speaking than ever before. Closer than last month. Closer than last week. Closer than yesterday. The distance between secrecy and honesty is shrinking. The gap between silence and revelation is narrowing. And that is why this message feels so urgent. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next phase of this story is not about what they felt in the past. It is about what they choose to do now. The past explains the hidden feelings. The future reveals the hidden feelings. And the future is approaching faster than anyone expected. Keep listening carefully because the strongest revelation is still ahead. There is a moment coming when uncertainty will no longer be able to stand in the way. There is a moment coming when hesitation will lose its power. There is a moment coming when truth will finally have a voice. And when that moment arrives, you will understand why everything unfolded the way it did. You will understand why certain delays happened. You will understand why certain answers took time. Most importantly, you will understand that someone secretly chose you long ago, and now they are finally preparing to reveal what has been hidden in their heart for far too long. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The story is only beginning. A quiet truth is rising to the surface right now, and if you have stayed this far, it is because you were meant to hear what comes next. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message is becoming clearer. The hidden story is becoming impossible to ignore. Someone secretly chose you long ago, but what you are about to discover is even more surprising than the choice itself. The reason they chose you was not because of one moment. It was not because of one conversation. It was because they saw something in you that they could not find anywhere else. While others noticed what was visible, they noticed what was invisible. While others focused on appearances, they focused on your heart. While others came and went, they remained connected to the memory of who you truly are. And that connection has followed them through every season of their life. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There were times when this person tried to convince themselves that they should move on. They told themselves they needed to stop thinking about you. They told themselves they needed to focus elsewhere. But every attempt led them back to the same place. Back to the same thought. Back to the same feeling. Back to you. Imagine how powerful a connection must be when distance cannot weaken it. Imagine how strong a feeling must become when time cannot erase it. That is what has been happening behind the scenes. What seemed quiet was actually growing. What seemed forgotten was actually becoming stronger. What seemed hidden was preparing for a moment of revelation. The shocking truth is that this person has carried conversations in their mind that never happened in real life. They imagined what they would say if they finally had the chance. They imagined how they would explain everything they had kept hidden. They imagined the relief of no longer carrying a secret. They imagined the freedom of speaking honestly. Again and again, they returned to those thoughts. Again and again, they saw your face in their future. Again and again, they wondered if the right moment would ever arrive. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The answer is yes. The moment is arriving. What makes this revelation extraordinary is that circumstances have been changing in ways neither of you could fully see. Pieces have been moving into place. Lessons have been learned. Growth has happened. Challenges have created strength. Delays have created wisdom. And now everything is beginning to point toward a new chapter. A chapter that could not have happened earlier because the timing was not ready. But now the timing is changing. There is a reason you have felt that something important is approaching. There is a reason certain emotions have become stronger lately. There is a reason your attention keeps returning to thoughts you cannot explain. Sometimes your spirit notices an approaching breakthrough before your eyes can recognize it. Sometimes your heart hears footsteps before the door even opens. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person connected to this message is reaching a powerful realization. They understand that opportunities do not wait forever. They understand that some truths deserve to be spoken. They understand that some people are too important to remain a mystery. And most importantly, they understand that continuing to hide what they feel no longer brings peace. Speaking honestly is beginning to feel easier than remaining silent. Think about that for a moment. For a long time, silence felt comfortable. Silence felt safe. Silence felt predictable. But now silence feels heavy. Silence feels incomplete. Silence feels like a door that has remained closed for too long. And when a door has been closed for too long, eventually someone reaches for the handle. That is exactly where this story is heading. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another detail you need to know. This person never forgot the moments that mattered. The world moved forward. Time continued. New experiences arrived. Yet certain memories remained untouched. They remembered the energy you carried. They remembered the way you made them feel. They remembered things you probably never realized were important. Small moments became unforgettable moments. Ordinary interactions became meaningful memories. Simple words became lasting impressions. That is why this connection survived the passing of time. Because it was never built on excitement alone. It was built on meaning. And meaning lasts. Meaning grows. Meaning remains. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, there is a shift taking place inside this person. The questions that once stopped them are losing their power. The fears that once held them back are becoming smaller. The uncertainty that once controlled their decisions is fading away. What remains is clarity. What remains is truth. What remains is the realization that some things are worth revealing no matter how much courage it requires. And that realization changes everything. Because once a person reaches that point, their actions begin to follow their heart. Their decisions begin to follow their truth. Their future begins to follow their deepest feelings. The most surprising part is that they may already be looking for opportunities to make their intentions known. They may already be paying closer attention. They may already be preparing words they never thought they would say. They may already be imagining what happens after the secret is revealed. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine discovering that someone chose you long before you ever knew it. Imagine discovering that while you were questioning your path, someone was quietly believing in your value. Imagine discovering that while you were wondering if anyone truly noticed you, someone had already made a choice in their heart. That realization has the power to change everything. Because it reminds you that your story is larger than what you can currently see. It reminds you that unseen chapters exist. It reminds you that hidden connections exist. It reminds you that some of the most important moments begin long before they are revealed. And now, the revelation is getting closer. Closer than before. Closer than ever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, what has remained hidden may begin to show itself through unexpected signs. Conversations may carry deeper meaning. Encounters may feel different. Certain moments may suddenly make sense. The clues that once seemed unrelated may connect together like pieces of a puzzle. And when that happens, you may find yourself looking back and realizing that the story was unfolding all along. The choice was made long ago. The feelings were real long ago. The connection existed long ago. But now comes the part that changes everything. Now comes the moment when silence begins turning into truth. Now comes the moment when hidden feelings begin moving toward the light. Now comes the moment when someone who secretly chose you long ago becomes ready to reveal what has been in their heart all this time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And the next chapter is closer than you think. There is a moment in every great story when everything begins to make sense, and if you are hearing these words right now, that moment may be closer than you realize. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you have heard so far is only the beginning. The hidden choice, the silent feelings, the untold truth, these are all pieces of a much bigger picture. And now the picture is becoming clearer. For a long time, this person believed that keeping their feelings hidden was the right thing to do. They convinced themselves that silence was enough. They believed that simply carrying these emotions in private would somehow bring peace. But peace never came. Instead, every passing day reminded them of the same truth. The truth that their heart had already made a decision. The truth that their thoughts always found their way back to you. The truth that some connections are too meaningful to ignore forever. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this story extraordinary is that this person never expected their feelings to survive the test of time. They thought distance would weaken them. They thought new experiences would replace them. They thought life would carry them in another direction. Yet something unexpected happened. The feelings remained. The memories remained. The connection remained. And every attempt to move beyond it only revealed how deeply rooted it had become. Think about that for a moment. In a world where so many things change, something remained constant. In a world full of distractions, one thought continued returning. In a world where people often forget, someone continued remembering. And the person they remembered was you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The most surprising revelation is not that they chose you long ago. The most surprising revelation is that they never truly unchose you. Through every season, through every challenge, through every new chapter, the choice remained quietly alive inside their heart. Hidden from view. Unspoken. Unrevealed. yet completely real. There were moments when they almost reached out. Moments when they almost spoke. Moments when they almost revealed everything. But something always interrupted the process. Sometimes it was timing. Sometimes it was uncertainty. Sometimes it was the fear of changing everything. Yet every unfinished attempt left the same feeling behind. A feeling that this story was not over. A feeling that there was still something left to say. A feeling that the final chapter had not yet been written. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, that unfinished chapter is calling for completion. That hidden truth is asking to be revealed. That silent choice is moving closer to becoming visible. And this is where the story becomes truly powerful. Because this is no longer just about what happened in the past. This is about what happens next. The future is where hidden feelings become spoken words. The future is where unanswered questions receive answers. The future is where secrets become revelations. And the future is approaching faster than either of you expected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another detail you need to understand. The person connected to this message has spent more time thinking than speaking. They have analyzed every possibility. They have imagined every outcome. They have replayed countless scenarios in their mind. Yet after all that thinking, they continue arriving at the same conclusion. You matter. Your presence matters. Your impact matters. And some truths become impossible to ignore once they are fully understood. That realization is changing them from the inside. It is giving them a new kind of courage. A new kind of confidence. A new kind of determination. The determination to stop wondering and start acting. The determination to stop hiding and start revealing. The determination to stop carrying the secret alone. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine discovering that while you were focused on your own journey, someone else was quietly carrying a story connected to you. Imagine discovering that while you were questioning certain situations, someone was quietly searching for the right moment. Imagine discovering that what felt like an ordinary connection to you became an unforgettable connection to them. That realization would change the way you see the past. It would change the way you understand certain memories. It would change the way you interpret certain moments. Because suddenly, everything would carry a deeper meaning. And that deeper meaning is beginning to reveal itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are signs that this person is reaching a turning point. Their focus is shifting from fear to possibility. Their attention is shifting from doubt to hope. Their mindset is shifting from silence to honesty. And every shift brings them one step closer to revealing what has remained hidden for so long. The incredible thing is that they may not even realize how close they are. Sometimes people spend years preparing for a moment without knowing it. Sometimes courage grows quietly until one day it becomes impossible to contain. Sometimes a truth waits patiently until the exact right moment arrives. And when that moment arrives, everything changes. This could be one of those moments. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If you feel a sense of anticipation while hearing this message, pay attention to it. If you feel that something important is approaching, pay attention to it. If you feel that the story is building towards something significant, pay attention to it. Because it is. The hidden choice is becoming visible. The silent feelings are becoming stronger. The distance between secrecy and revelation is becoming smaller. And the path that once seemed unclear is beginning to reveal its direction. That is why this message feels different. That is why this story feels unfinished. That is why you were guided here today. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Sooner than expected, a truth that has lived quietly in the background may step into the foreground. A feeling that remained hidden may become impossible to hide. A choice that was made long ago may finally be acknowledged. And when that happens, you may realize that the signs were present all along. You may realize that the connection never disappeared. You may realize that what seemed delayed was actually being prepared. Most importantly, you may realize that someone secretly chose you long ago, never forgot that choice, and is now moving closer than ever to revealing what has been in their heart all this time. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And the next revelation will be even more powerful than the last.